This is the Irontrader here. It is hump day, which means it is crude day. Now, the API report came out last night at 4:30, and you had a pretty good sized draw in crude of over 5 million barrels, but you had a build in gasoline and distillates and in Cushing. So the EIA report will be out today at 10:30. So we got to see how that's all going to shake out. So as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, market, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, let's just see what we have here. Yesterday, or 2 days ago, this was Friday's candle right here. We had a big red candle here. Yesterday's candle here, we had an inside day, which was very nice here. And you're kind of holding up here above these key levels here. Now, today's candle here is another inside day. So what we need to do is there's going to be key levels here to watch. This is the level right here. It's at 72.12. Very critical. We have 72.40. And this is going to be the key right here at 73.04, which I've been pointing out. Now we have what this sideways action here. If you can get above this key level here at that 73.05, then we can just start rallying all the way on up here to all the rest of these candles here. So then you have 73.64 here. We have 74 flat. And then this candle here is 74.24, and then we have your 50-day, and this is going to be critical here to 74.80, because you can see this 50-day. This isn't letting up at all, man. This is just like one big waterfall here. This is just coming down. So as this 50-day comes down, and these 8 SMA and this 20-day, 1 day, try to rally up here, something will give. It's going to break higher or lower. So I'm basically on the upside today. You want to watch this key level here, that 73.05. If you can get above that, this is going to be your target here, that 74.80. Now, above that here, we have this candle here at 75.66, and then you have your retest here of 76.18. That is going to be critical. But now, if you look at these price channels here, look at the bottom one of 67.71 and 76.18. You're pretty much in the center here. You're pretty much a sideways action. And this is really typical here for January and all the way to mid-February. You just have sideways action here, unless some kind of a catalyst. But looks like the Red Sea here, they're trying to get this worked out here or going around or whatever they're doing here. So this isn't, the key is going to be that Straits of Hormuz. If that is shut down in any way, then crude will spike up extremely high. But right now here, you don't want to really worry about that until something would happen. So realistically, on the upside, watch this key 73.04 here, and then watch this 8 SMA here. This is going to be critical here, 72.12, and then we have your 72.40. If you can get above all that, then 74.80, that is going to be your target here. Now, again, if this is all lost, then we look here so far, today's low here is 71.66. And then we come here to yesterday's low at that 70.47. And then we have this candle here. This is sitting at 70.13. This was that Monday's candle, which realistically held this key support here at 70.06. That is very crucial, which obviously lines up very nicely here. Okay, now this 71.06 here, this is going to be very crucial here on a support level here for the week. Okay, so right now, you're above it here, but again, this is like for the week. That's what we want to see here. So as this 8-day comes on down, this 200-day is rolling up here. Something is going to give right there. But just watch this key level here on a closing for now. Today's only Wednesday. You got all the way till Friday here. So bottom line here on the bottom here, you just watch this 71.66 here. You can watch this key level here, that 71.06 here. And then we just march it all the way down to 70.47. But this is going to be crucial right here to 70.13. Right here, this double bottom that was in play here. So what you have here is that 70.06. If that is lost, then we'll come down to this candle right here at 69.28. If that's lost here, we can go to the left of the chart here, but realistically, you're going to be testing this 67.71. very, very easy. Now your RSI here, you're looking good here. You could go either way. It just kind of pretty much flatlined here. This MACD is still bullish. Your green is above your red here. So we got to just to see how it is going to go up. But this is basically just a scalper's market here. You can see the chop here, unless there's some kind of a catalyst here. But this time of the year, there just really isn't here, for this thing to blast up higher. But we got to see if it's going to go down lower here. Now, remember that OPEC meeting is going to be on February 1st. That's a ways away, but keep it on your back burner just to see if they maintain them cuts. Now, they did cut prices here, and that's why everybody got all excited here, and they sold off here on that Monday. But realistically, that just to get a little bit of a market share, but they're not going to flood the market like they did here some years back here and say, oh, I'm going to take the big time market share. And then they found out that real quickly that actually crude oil went down to an actually negative 27. So they're not going to do that. They want to keep this price up here any way they can. So with the cuts here, so don't get so excited with that. See, that was actually the buying opportunity because it did hold this candle right here. So right now we got to see how this is shaking out here, today here. But realistically, watch this key right here. This is going to be crucial here, this 73 and change here. All right, let's take a look here at natty gas. Okay, now natural gas here, we had one hell of a short squeeze here. Basically, what this is the U.S. Biden administration. They came out and they're going to review all the LNG ports. That's why we had such a big squeeze in here. Now, basically what this is this, remember, this is election year, so you're going to have all these ups and downs here. He's trying to create a balance there between product, try to satisfy people, and climate and all this, everything kind of a situation here is what he's trying to do. That's why we had the big short squeeze yesterday. And it was a really great way just to sell on out here. Now we got to see how this is all going to shake out here today on this candle. So far we have an inside day here. So basically what you want to do here is we want to watch the highs, the lows, and the closing number. Now, if you look at yesterday's candle here, that went up to 3.392. And you say, why did it stop there? Well, if you listen to my videos here, I pointed out this candle right here, okay? 3.40. Right there, that is your resistance level. And where did it go? Right into your resistance level, okay? So always watch the gaps in the fill. So it went up in the almost to the gap here. And the next level here would be this fill here at 3.45. So that exactly where it went. I mean, I sold out the UNG yesterday. I got as high as 687. I got 682. So that was a really, really good trade as far as that nice good scalp in there, but you got to know when to cut it loose there too, because when you look at the left of the chart here, this is why you trade the candlesticks, you trade the charts, so you know where this is going to go. Okay, so now again, if it went higher, then we know she's going to go to the gap, and then you could possibly even go up to the top of the candle here. But usually this is the first stop is going to be the gap, and then the next stop would be if it fills that gap. So we have to see how this all going to shake out here today. So what we want to do is watch today's high here. You have 3.22 on that candle right there, okay? And then what we do is we want to come over here to your left of the candles here. You got 3.24 here. We have 3.26. We have 3.27, and then we can just start rolling these candles up over here. You have 3.29, and then we could do your big retest there of yesterday's high at 3.39. Now, on the downside here, you want to watch this low here, which is 3.308, and then we want to watch to the top of this candle here. This is 3.01, and then we can just follow these candles down here, 2.9, what is that there? Yeah, 2.90 here until you come down here to your 2.83 here. Now, if you look at your 8 SMA here, you're above your 21, you're above your 200-day, and now you're going to head right towards your 50 and your 100-day here, which is very, very bullish. And now your 21-day is curling up here, very, very nice here. So until they get this settled out here, this is going to be pretty much wet and wild here on the old natural gas. But again, that's why they call it the Widowmaker. So, it's going to be just look for scalp trades today. That's what you want to do here. Let's just see where this all going to shake out here. as far as the trading here goes. So what we want to do is make sure that you always watch this key level here, these 50-day here, but that's a ways down at 2.83. So just follow these candlesticks down here to see exactly if you can hold this candlestick here at that 3.01 here. Then we can maybe just get a sideways action here. That price channel might just go like a sideways here. We have to see how this is all going to shake out far as today goes. Now, here on your weekly chart here, well, it's so far here, but it's only Wednesday here. So you have a big indecision candle. Okay, so that tells you that it doesn't really know what to do here. You're kind of just waiting for some kind of information, some kind of a catalyst, some kind of a something. So always watch this here. Levels here, and you have a lot of support underneath it. You have your 21 there at 2.86. We have 2.71 here, your 8-day, and then we have your 50-day sitting right underneath all of that. So there is a lot of good support here if this happens to sell down. Plus, I really like this 8-day as it's curling right on up here, because look at here how it does with the candles going all the way up. So even if this comes down, but it holds this key level here, that still is going to be a good scalping time. But let's give a little time here to shake out right now here on the automatic gas here, because right now, real time, you're down about 10 cents here, but that's no surprise after yesterday's candle. Now, when we look at this RSI here, this was like your first tail here. You got right up to that 70 level here. Now she's pulling back. That doesn't mean it can't just curl back up here again. But you're up to that 70 level here. That tells you that you got to get out of the trade here. Now, if your MACD here, this is still looking very, very bullish. Your green is above your red. That is still looking very good. So we got to just see how this is going to, as they say, shake out here today. But just watch these candles here on the left-hand side here for resistant levels here, and then possibly here a retest of that yesterday's high of 3.39 here. But again, I always point out these gaps here because that we knew exactly where it was going to go here, and we know exactly if it goes higher than that on your fill level here. So again, here just patience is going to be the key here today. Here, if we can get some scalps, I'll be looking for scalping UNG here, and maybe even some KOLD. We have to see how it all going to shake out. All right, I'll have more for you on the crude oil and natural gas later today after the pit close, probably around the 5 o'clock area. And then again, tomorrow morning, I have to be out of the office first thing, so I won't have a video there for you at first thing at 8 o'clock, but I will have a video for you in the morning, probably later towards the 9 o'clock area. All right, thanks for watching.